Hi everyone and welcome back to the tasting room. We're sampling today Jameson Caskmates. This is their second edition. This is the IPA edition. So there's a brewery in Ireland whose name escapes me right now who takes the Jameson whiskey barrels and then ages their IPA beer in them. Those empty barrels are then given back to the Jameson distillery where they finish their Jameson whiskey in them and to create this IPA finished Jameson. So it's actually like a third fill on the cask. I've always been a fan of Scottish whiskey over Irish whiskey myself. In the Glenfiddich not too long, last year I believe, they did an IPA cask whiskey which I was very fond of. I guess 2018 now, that would have been their 2016 edition. This one here almost kind of has some pine needles on the nose there. It's very floral. Kind of grassy. Some lemon peel. Maybe a touch of vanilla. Well, it has some interesting aromas. Okay, it's light on the palate, a little bit of a thin mouthfeel. Do have some sweeter notes, some honey, some caramel. And a little bit later, you get the reminiscence of the hops there. Finish is a little bit peppery, a little bit hoppy. Overall, kind of short. Not a terribly long finish here. Like I said, initially peppery and then just kind of fades into a light hoppiness. It leaves you with on the palate. Now then, this one is watered down to 80 proof, so it's the bare minimum for a whiskey. And I'm sure it's triple distilled as Irish whiskey is. But the IPA presence I think is more on the nose than anything for me. So to rate this one here, nose did have a lot of aromas. Like I said, the IPA presence was definitely more on the it than anything. It was grassy, it was floral. We're going to go ahead and give the nose 22 points. The taste, again, on the palate, a little bit light, a little bit thin. I think most of that can be attributed to the lower proof on this one. We did have some nice sweeter notes in there. We did get a little bit of the presence of the hops. I'm going to give the taste 19 points. Finish on this one could have been a little bit nicer if it was a little bit longer. A little bit of a short finish there. Again, left you with some of the hops on the palate. Just a little bit peppery up front. I'm going to give the finish 18 points. And then the overall balance, this was a decently well-balanced whiskey. I'm going to give the balance 21 points. That's going to leave us with an overall score of 80 points for this edition 2 of Jameson's Caskmates. Well, thanks for watching, everybody. I really hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please remember to give it a thumbs up or leave a comment in the comment section down below. And of course, don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you're not already a member. And after you do, remember to hit that little button next to the that little bell that pops up next to the subscribe button. It makes you that way you get notifications of new videos that come out. I do have one come out every weekend, and I'd hate for you to miss one, so go ahead and do that for me, and I'll see you again next week right here on The Tasting Room.